Namaskar, welcome to another episode of World Prime Time, The Power Lead. Just a few days ago, 140 crore Indians went to bed with a hope. And that hope was Vinesh Fogart. 140 crore Indians were hoping that this brave girl would possibly win us a gold. And unfortunately, Vinesh Fogart was disqualified. She was disqualified because she was 100 grams overweight. 100 grams, 100 gram. Is this story that simple? Let's get right into the show and let's find out today. So Vinesh Fogart was found to be overweight. She was fighting their 50 kilo category. She was found overweight. And before I get into my explanation, let's hear what Dr. Dinshaw Pardiwala, the Chief Medical Officer of the Indian Olympic team contingent, had to say. And sitting right next to him is the President of Indian Olympic Association, PT Usha. Let's see first what they have to say.
It was unfortunately 100 grams over 50 kilograms. When she couldn't sweat anymore, we even had to, go to some drastic measures like cutting off her hair, and they wear a vest, so we shortened that vest, so even a few milligrams if we can reduce.
Hearing the news that Vinesh Fogart is disqualified, I am shocked and I am disappointed also. And I had come here and met the Vinesh, and she was physically okay and medically also she is okay, but mentally she is a little bit disappointed. And whatever yesterday night, our support staff, her support staff and our support staff all are with her to reduce the from weight from increase to 2.7 to 50 kg. So they were trying their best, and even I am here to village because I have to be with other athletes also, those who are going to participate today, and get them to be in the track. I think yesterday whole night doctors and all not slept, and they have done their maximum to be in, for Vinesh. So I think doctor will explain. Or
I think. So what I'll do is I'll just give out a short statement. I think that will clarify things. So I think what's important to understand is that all wrestlers usually participate in a weight category that's less than their natural weight. This gives them an advantage since they are fighting with less stronger opponents. Now this process of weight cut involves a calculated restriction of food and water, and we also involve a lot of excessive sweating, which is done with exercise, with sauna, with steam, and thereby we achieve that weight cut prior to the morning weigh-in. Now this weight cut causes weakness and causes some amount of energy depletion, and this is really counterproductive to participation. And hence for participation we do need to then restore energy with some amounts of water and some amounts of energy foods. So you can see this is a fine balance. If you can reduce your weight, you're going to be fighting with less stronger opponents, so most wrestlers prefer that. But at the same time, you have to have a strategy which, you are going to be able to get back your energy with enough water depletion, with enough water restoration and food. Now, this is
hearing the news that Vinesh.
My question first. Support staff is more than the players. For 117 athletes, we send 140 support staff, including Dr. Dinshaw Pardiwala. 140 support staff, 117 strong Indian contingent, right? Now tell me, if Mr. Pardiwala is so sure that you see Normally, you put up a player whose actual natural weight is more than the weight category that she is competing in, he or she is competing in. If that's the way it really works, then isn't it necessary for this large contingent of support staff to ensure that the player maintains that weight? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? She was going to compete for the gold. She was going for the gold, and the chances are she could have got that gold. The way she was performing, the way she was playing, she could have got that gold. Are you telling me that 140 people, players से ज़्यादा आपका support staff, players से ज़्यादा आपका support staff, this 140 support staff had no clue how to maintain their players' weight? And they've got all their technicalities to speak of. You know, the player should be less than their natural weight, the player should be more than their natural weight that she's competing in, and all that. All that talk we can give, but we cannot have any proper system in place where we control their weight. You see, last time around, according to Dr. Pardiwala, the post-participation weight at the end of the semi-finals in the evening was found to be 2.7 kgs more than the allowed weight. 2.7 kgs more weight got added after the semi-finals. How did it get added? With people like Mr. Pardiwala and others, 140 support staff sitting there, how is it that these 2.7 kgs got added? Then the whole team very well knew that she was going to compete for the gold. और ऐसा नहीं है कि India's got some 40, 50, 60, 100 golds lying in their cupboard. And you know, one more gold. ऐसा नहीं है. What were they doing? What was he doing? 2.7 kgs an athlete can put on after the semi-finals in just one day. And you are saying, oops, हो गया, क्या करेंगे अभी? And then they say, we were trying to cut her hair, we were trying to shorten her clothes and all that. I don't even get this. I don't even get this. This is her bout for gold. Pardon me for crying out loud. So with all these technicalities, I want to ask, what were the support staff doing? Number one. Number two, competing in the 50 kg category. You see, her natural weight is 53 kilos. Her natural weight is 53. Note that.
This decision, and there I must say I have a certain understanding for the wrestler. It has clearly a human touch, but looking at the federation or everybody who has to take such a decision, then when and where do you make the cut? Do you say with 100 grams we give it, but with 102 it anymore?
Is 53. I want you to note that. But she did not get through that 53 kilo weight category. She was not selected for the 53 kilo weight category, because had she been selected for that 53 kilo category, she would have been comfortably within the weight limit. But she was not selected for the 53 kilo category because Antim Pangal had to play in the 53 kilo weight category. Vinesh Fogart went up to the finals in the 50 category, which was technically 3 kilos lesser than her natural weight. Now she had to maintain 3 kilo lesser weight, and she went ahead with that kind of physical and mental pressure on her. She managed to keep up. She managed to come up to the finals. ठीक है ना? So far you are following me. Now, the person who was selected in the 53 weight category, that person couldn't win one round. She lost her first round with a scoreboard of 10-0. 10-0, she lost her first round. So why was Vinesh Fogart not given that 53 kilo weight category with which she possibly would have been comfortable, and the fact is the proof of the pudding is in eating it. She came to the Olympic Games in a weight category where she had to compromise. She had to do a lot of physical compromise to get to that weight category, and despite all that, she made it to the finals. So that means you've selected the wrong people. You've casted the wrong people for the two roles. Who selected them and why? Why did the Wrestling Federation select Antim Pangal and not Vinesh Fogart? Why did they not select Vinesh Fogart? What was the politics behind it? Okay, let me rephrase my question. What was the reason behind it? What was the logical, rational, science-backed reason behind it? Think about it. Think about it. And my last question is about PT Usha ji. Amid all this fiasco, what was the role of PT Usha ji and the entire IOA, the Indian Olympic Association? What is Miss PT Usha doing? Sitting there next to Mr. Pardiwala. What are all these management guys doing sitting there? What is their role in all this? If they don't play any role, they can't talk for their player, they can't arbitrate for our player, then why are they there in Paris? Why are they there lounging in Paris at the expense of the taxpayers' money? Why are they even there? It is frustrating, again I tell you, it is frustrating because A, it is not that we have some 200 golds lying in our medal tally. It is not like that. This was like the one gold that we were hoping for, maybe one more along with that of Neeraj Chopra. So it was not that we have hopes for multiple medals, multiple options, multiple choices, multiple golds. No, it's not like that. Ek hope tha. And I think purely because of the way this entire management worked, the way this selection was done, the way this candidate was selected, the way that candidate was treated by her support staff, purely because the support staff could not maintain her weight, here we are today. We lost the only hope. Think about it. How fair is this? I want you to think about it. Isn't it time we look at our own Olympic system, the way we select our players, the way we select the officials, and the way we select support staff? Meanwhile, let me also update you on Vinesh's CAS proceedings, where she has appealed that she be given at least a joint silver for her top-notch form and performance at the Paris Games. The International Olympics Committee, or the IOC, President Thomas Bach, he has opened up on the Indian grappler Vinesh Fogart's disqualification from the final of women's 50 kg wrestling at the Paris Olympics, and he says that they will, quote-unquote, follow the Court of Arbitration for Sports, or the CAS order or the decision. Vinesh was all set to compete against the United States of America's Sarah Ann Hildbrand for the gold medal, but was disqualified on Wednesday for breaching the weight limit by just 100 grams. And after her disqualification, Fogart requested the CAS to award her the silver medal at least. The decision on awarding Vinesh Fogart a silver medal following her disqualification from the final of women's 50 kg wrestling will be taken before the end of the ongoing marquee event. There's a marquee event which is going on right now at the Paris Games. That's what was being announced by the CAS yesterday. Here's a detailed report. Take a look.
But again, the International Federation, they have to apply their and interpret their rules. So this is their responsibility.
Can we have two silver medals in one weight category is my question.
No. Now it's in CAS. We will at the end follow the CAS decision. If you ask in such a general way, but allow me to comment on this individual case. the regulations of the International Federation have to be followed. And the International Federation, United World Wrestling, was taking this decision. And there, I must say, I have a certain understanding for the wrestler. It has clearly a human touch, but looking at the federation or everybody who has to take such a decision, then when and where do you make the cut? Do you say with 100 grams we give it, but with 102 we don't give it anymore? What do you do then in sports where you have differences of 1,000th of a second? Do you then also apply such deliberations? Now it's in CAS. We will at the end follow the CAS decision, but again, the International Federation, they have to apply their and interpret their rules. So this is their responsibility.
Can we have 2 silver medals in one weight category is my question.
And right now as I'm speaking with you, we are getting latest update on the Vinesh Phogat's appeal. The CAS is to give a decision at 9:30 p.m. IST, that is Indian Standard Time, that is today. The ad hoc division of the Court of Arbitration for Sport, or the CAS, will give its decision on the appeal filed by the Indian wrestler Vinesh Phogat against her disqualification from the Olympic Games by 6 p.m. local time, which is roughly 9:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time today. I'm talking about today. In fact, after the hearing, the Indian Olympic Association, or the IOA, has insisted that it was hopeful of a quote-unquote positive resolution. The hearing on the matter concluded yesterday after it accepted Vinesh's appeal against her ouster for being 100 grams overweight on the morning of a final against the eventual gold winner Sarah Ann Hildebrandt of the USA. By application of Article 18 of the CAS arbitration rules from the Olympic Games, the President of the CAS ad hoc division extends the time limit for the panel to give a decision until today at 6 p.m. Paris time. That's what a statement from the CAS says. This was after the ad hoc division set up especially for the dispute resolution during the Olympics they said that a decision can be expected before the end of the Paris Games on Sunday, tomorrow, which is August 11th. Speaking of wrestling itself, the Indian grappler Aman Sehrawat has beaten Puerto Rico's Darian Cruz to clinch the bronze medal in the 57 kgs freestyle wrestling event at the ongoing Paris Olympics yesterday. The 21-year-old Indian wrestler clinched a 13-5 victory over Puerto Rico's Darian Cruz to clinch the bronze for us. Aman brought India's first wrestling medal at this year's Paris Games in his debut. Remember, this is his debut. Great performance for being a debut. Aman Sehrawat becomes the 7th Indian wrestler to bag a medal at the Olympics. Take a look.
यही तेजी गोल्ड लेके आएगा, चलो उसमें थोड़ी चूक होगी पर देश के लिए मेडल लेके आया है और हम यही दुआ करते हैं बेटे के लिए कि अगली बार गोल्ड लेके आए, 4 साल के बाद फिर जाए। माता पिता नहीं है फिर भी यहाँ तक माता पिता नहीं है जी, बहुत दुखद है जो बच्चा इस जगह पर पहुंचा है जी, जिसका माँ बाप बचपन में गुजर गए हैं, वो बालक कैसे महसूस करता है।
किस तरह का संघर्ष रहा है
अमन का संघर्ष भरी जिंदगी रही है जी, बहुत कष्टों की जिंदगी रही है जी। जो 10 साल की उम्र में उसके माता पिता का साया उसके सर पर से उठ गया था, उसने उसका उनके माता पिता को श्रद्धांजलि देने के लिए ओलंपिक मेडल लेके आया है। अगली बार गोल्ड लेके आए, हम तो यही दुआ करते हैं।
After clinching the bronze medal in men's hockey at the ongoing Paris Games, the Indian men's hockey team arrived at the New Delhi airport today. Hockey stars have credited the union government, the coaches and the SAI for winning back-to-back Olympic bronze medals this time. Here's a report.
जाने से पहले और मैच के बाद वहाँ पे उनसे बात करनी, ये बहुत हमारे लिए स्पेशल थी।
जो हमारी हॉकी थी वो उससे भी अच्छा बेस्ट हॉकी खेल के आए हैं।
अगर अमित रोहिदास बाहर नहीं होते रेड कार्ड से तो शायद आज मैं गोल्ड मेडल लेके आता।
इंडियन गवर्नमेंट है, उन्होंने मतलब काफी ज्यादा सपोर्ट किया है हॉकी को और सभी गेम को।
हम इसी ही कोशिश में जाते हैं कि हम अपने देश के लिए गोल्ड ही मेडल लेके आए और हमारा फुल 100% होगा कि नेक्स्ट ओलंपिक्स में भी हॉकी में गोल्ड ही आए।
बैक टू बैक ओलंपिक मेडल लेके आना जो कहीं न कहीं दर्शाता है कि हॉकी पुराने वाले ट्रैक पे आई है।
मैडम बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि हम लोगों ने बैक टू बैक ब्रॉन्ज मेडल जीता ओलंपिक्स में, तो काफी अच्छा है क्योंकि काफी टाइम के बाद ऐसा हुआ कि हम हॉकी में बैक टू बैक हम लोगों ने मेडल जीते हैं, तो काफी खुश हैं जो। और इंडिया में जो प्यार मेरा सपोर्ट मेरी है वो बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है मैडम यहाँ पे।
काफी दिनों बाद मिल रहे हैं।
यस मैडम, ये वहाँ पे आई थी जिसने काफी सपोर्ट किया वहाँ से मुझे, ठीक है। तो हमेशा ही वहाँ से बाहर से मुझे चेयर करती रही, तो एक अच्छा कॉन्फिडेंस मिलता था कि हाँ कोई बाहर बैठ के सपोर्ट कर रहा है। और ये काफी बड़ी फैन है मनु बाकर की, तो होपफुली कि आगे बढ़ के शायद ये शूटिंग ज्वाइन करे। पता नहीं इसके ऊपर है, बट मैं यही चाहूंगा कि कोई भी स्पोर्ट खेले बट इंडिया के लिए रिप्रेजेंट जरूर करे।
आप अपनी जर्नी को लेकर क्या कहेंगे? ओलंपिक का कितनी मेहनत और कितनी क्या?
मेरी जो जर्नी रही काफी मैडम एक रोलर कोस्टर जैसी रही है, काफी अपसाइड डाउन देखे तो 2012 में पहला ओलंपिक खेला तो उसमें हम लोगों ने 12th में फिनिश किया था। उसके बाद 16 में हम लोग आए, अब उस वक्त क्वार्टर फाइनल लूज किया, फिर टोक्यो में गए, वहां पे हम लोगों ने ब्रॉन्ज जीता और अभी भी ब्रॉन्ज जीता, तो काफी अच्छा लग रहा है। और अभी देखा जाए तो इतनी जो पुरानी जर्नी को देख के अभी खुशी हो रही है कि हाँ कि फाइनली एटलीस्ट हम लोग मैंने अपने लिए 2 ब्रॉन्ज जरूर जीते हैं।
प्राउड मैडम, क्योंकि ये बहुत बड़ी अचीवमेंट है हमारे लिए, बैक टू बैक जीतना, एंड हॉकी के लिए स्पेशली बहुत बड़ी बात है, तो बहुत खुशी है।
नया दौर आप देखते हैं शुरू होगा, 52 साल बाद मेडल आया।
जी बिल्कुल, आई थिंक जैसे हमें इंडिया से सपोर्ट मिल रहा है और लोग प्यार दे रहे हैं, आई थिंक आप बोल सकते हैं कि वो टाइम वापस आ रहा है और हम लेके भी आएंगे।
प्रधानमंत्री ने भी आपसे बात की, एक नया नाम आपको लिया सरपंच, वो कैसे देखते हैं, क्या लगता है?
नहीं, मैं ऐसा नहीं है कि आई थिंक टीम में सभी सारे सरपंच हैं मैडम, क्योंकि टीम गेम है तो बहुत खुश हूँ नाम मिल गया भाई। बट इसमें बट ठीक है, बट जो पीएम सर से बात करना आई थिंक वो बहुत बड़ी बात है, एंड जाने से पहले और मैच के बाद वहाँ पे उनसे बात करनी, ये बहुत हमारे लिए स्पेशल थी।
बिल्कुल जी, बहुत खुशी हो रही है बैक टू बैक मेडल जीतना कंट्री के लिए, और बहुत अच्छी फीलिंग है, प्राउड फील कर रहे हैं।
52 साल बाद ये खुशी मिली है के लिए,
बिल्कुल
बड़ी जीत आप सोचते हैं?
बिल्कुल जी, बहुत बड़ी जीत समझते हैं, क्योंकि जो हमारी लेगेसी है उसको मेंटेन कर रहे हैं हम, क्योंकि लास्ट हम जैसे ब्राउन्ज आया था, इस बार भी हमने हमारे माइंड में ये था कि हमने कलर चेंज करना है, बट जो हम हॉकी खेल के आए हैं अपनी बेस्ट हॉकी, अगर देखा जाए 52 ईयर के बाद हमने ऑस्ट्रेलिया को हराया है ओलंपिक में, उसके बाद एक बंदे के
See, I also agree that India has won multiple bronzes at the Paris Games this year. I also laud the efforts of the coaches and the nutritionists and the Indian government as a whole. A lot of bronzes have been won by the shooters, the wrestlers and the Indian men's hockey team. And the work of the coaches and the Indian government has to be appreciated, it has to be lauded. And I agree with that. But coming back to the main agenda of my editorial today, आज का सबसे बड़ा मुद्दा. You see, Vinesh Fogart is a champion who gave it her all. And before I end, I just want you to spare a thought for this young girl. You know, she went through injuries in 2016 at the Tokyo Olympics. She fought. She sat down to fight against a predator. She sat down and she protested, risking her career. That was just last year. And then she qualified for the Olympics. She didn't get through in her natural weight category, which is 53. She was asked to compete in the 50 kilo weight category, and yet she came to this stage. Which stage? The final stage. Yet she defeated the Japanese wrestler who had up until then never been defeated. Nobody had defeated her till that point. Vinesh defeated this Japanese wrestler and possibly she could have won the gold. And that is a wrap for today's editorial. Till I see you next time, that's tomorrow at 7. Namaskar. Keep watching CVR English.